welcome to the Cruise Show. I'm Carly and this is Richard. Well, are you the kind of person that likes to travel to new destinations?
Oh, yes.
Yes? Meet new people?
Yeah, love that.
And how about try new experiences?
All the time.
Absolutely. Then a Princess Cruise is definitely for you. And when you've been on a Princess Cruise, you will come back new because you are treated to 5-star luxury. And we have got some unbelievable itineraries in store for you today, including a Vision Choice holiday to Las Vegas and Hawaii.
Wow.
Now, if that hasn't tempted you enough, we are also going to be throwing in a little bit of onboard credit for you. So sit back, relax, and make sure you've got the phone handy because I think you're going to need it. And to tell us a little bit more about Princess Cruises, it's Richard.
Thanks very much indeed, Carly. Well, with Princess Cruises, you receive a warm, welcoming service from the moment you step on board. You feel comfortable and at home. Princess Cruises' primary goal is for you to come back new, from the friendly stateroom steward who greets you by your name to the comfortable, elegant venues throughout every Princess Cruises ship that's been designed with your relaxation in mind. And from innovative onboard exclusive amenities like Movies Under the Stars, where you can watch a film under the stars with popcorn and hot chocolate, to the adult-only Sanctuary area where you can enjoy a relaxing massage. And with over 50 years experience in sailing, the itineraries are carefully planned and their vessels are 5-star ships to make sure that whatever age you are, you return from your holiday and you come back new. So join us as we've got some exciting deals to tempt you on board today.
And we are going to start out with a lovely cruise around Scandinavia, and this is May next year, and for many parts of the country it will fall in May half term. So if you're looking for something a little bit different to do with the children, what a great opportunity. Take them around Scandinavia. And this is all on board the Sapphire Princess. So let's join Gemma now on board the Caribbean Princess to give you an idea of what Princess Cruises have got to offer.
Welcome to the Caribbean Princess, a mid-sized ship with a very interesting fact, because actress Jill Whelan from The Love Boat christened this ship, and that fact alone makes me want to find out more. Why? Because I love The Love Boat. Whether you're a first-time cruiser or a seasoned cruiser, we all have tons of questions. So head to guest services or shore excursions. I promise there's somebody always on hand who has the answer. There are many different grades of stateroom on board, from an inside to a full suite. Now this one is a deluxe balcony and it's really well appointed. Look at all this wardrobe space. Ooh. I mean, I could even fit all my things in here, and how long the drop is. Just long enough for my evening gown for the formal evening, and enough room for my numerous pairs of shoes. And the best bit, obviously, is the balcony. For me, a holiday is sitting outside and taking in the views and the great outdoors. We all know that cruising can work up a bit of a thirst, but here's the problem. There are so many bars to choose from. I'm at the Crown Grill for some speciality dining, and looking at the decor, it's old-time New York charm throughout. Yes, they do mouth-watering steaks, but don't worry if that's not your thing, because there's seafood, lobster and all sorts of amazing things on the menu as well. On Princess Cruises, they want you to come back new. And I'll be honest, I feel like I'm coming back new even from this small whistle-stop door. Okay, where's the nightclub? There are several formal dining rooms, the Palm Dining Room being one, with traditional dining at the same time with attentive service. The ship runs age-appropriate activities, so from 3 to 17 years, they've got it covered, which means you've got peace of mind and you can indulge in what you want. everybody has their own favourite spot on a ship. Well, the pools, the hot tubs, the treatments, the sanctuary. Yep, I think I found my spot, the spa. A cruise is the perfect time to enrich your life. You can take in a lecture, appreciate the art, or borrow a book, or if you're a little bit more tech savvy, don't worry, you can stay in touch as well. Stellar acts, amazing acoustics, and fabulous seats. Who wouldn't enjoy a show in here?
What a lovely ship she is, and that gives you a flavour of what you can experience on board with Princess Cruises. So for this itinerary, we're going to be on board the Sapphire Princess, and we're going to be taking you here around Scandinavia. Now this is around the half-term holidays for May next year, the 26th of May 2018, and we're going on a Saturday as well, and it's going to take in that bank holiday Monday. It's a 7-night holiday. We're cruising in and out of Southampton, so there's no restrictions when it comes to luggage. You can take with you as many handbags and pairs of shoes as you want. We'll cruise out to Southampton, and our first port of call will be Zeebrugge. Now here you could choose to go to Bruges for the day. There's lots of things for you to do there. Take a canal tour, maybe head into some of the museums as well. They're well worth a visit. Then we're off to Copenhagen is our next destination. Here it's known as the Venice of the North. You've got the Little Mermaid statue and Tivoli Gardens, one of Europe's most celebrated gardens. We're going to be overnighting here on board the Sapphire Princess. And that's what I love, that you can go and explore, come back for your evening meal, and then maybe head out again and go and explore some of the evening entertainment. Then it's on to Helsingborg is our next destination. The Royal Medieval Castle here with its gardens are very impressive. Do go and take an excursion around them. Then it's into Oslo. This will be our final destination here. It's lovely to go and see this marvel at Thor Heyerdahl's grass boats at the Kon-Tiki exhibit. That's well worth a visit. Then it's back to Southampton. So we're going away here for 7 nights. We're going away on Saturday the 26th of May next year. You can be on board. We've got inside fares starting from £999 per person. That's based on 2 adults sharing an inside stateroom. You saw Gemma on board experiencing the different types of accommodation. If you wanted to have an ocean view or a balcony, or you wanted to take the kids with you, give us a call and we will quote you on those separately. But we want you to enjoy your holiday. You saw Gemma enjoying some of the specialty dining, some of the spa treatments. You could be enjoying those too, because we're going to give you some onboard credit. Exclusively from Vision Cruise, you are going to receive $225 per stateroom onboard credit, and that's for you to spend however you want on board the Sapphire Princess. There's pampering, there's specialty dining, some bottles of wine with your evening meal, shopping, excursions, and that money is exclusive to Vision Cruise. You will not find that anywhere else. If you want to get yourself on board, or you want to cruise with the kids as well, we've got great prices when it comes to travelling with the children. All you need to do is give us a call now on 0800 655 6449.
Well, I think this is a perfect example of why I believe cruising is the best way to travel, because in this 1-week cruise, you are getting to see 4 different countries. Now, if you booked holidays to Belgium, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, how much would that cost you to travel between those places and stay in luxury in 5-star hotels? Quite a bit more than that, I think. So let's have a little sail back through those details. So we're going to be taking you from Southampton and sailing for Zeebrugge. This way you can visit Brussels for the day, or Bruges, walk along the pretty canals, and definitely try a chocolate-topped waffle while you're there. They are delicious. Have you done it?
Yeah, lovely.
Now, did you manage to not get it all over your face, Richard?
On my face, down my top, everywhere.
I would say, yeah, don't wear a white top that day, folks. And then we're going to be heading for Copenhagen, where you've got your overnight import, and there's so much to see in Copenhagen. Copenhagen, go and visit the Little Mermaid statue or head to Tivoli Gardens, and I definitely recommend having a go on some of those theme park rides. They're quite hair-raising, but a lot of fun. Then we're into Helsingborg in Sweden. Lots of wonderful sights to see here, like the beautiful cathedral. Before we sail you on to Oslo. Now you dock walking distance from the centre, and it's a small compact city, so easy to explore on foot, and it's home to an incredible amount of museums as well. Then we're going to be sailing you back into Southampton, and all of that from just $9.99 per person. And don't forget, we are including that $225 of onboard credit, especially for you. And you can spend that on whatever you like, maybe a shore excursion in one of the ports of call, or perhaps in the duty-free shops. A little bit of perfume, ladies, that's what I'm thinking. So get yourself on this cruise and don't miss out. Remember, it's May next year. There's plenty of time to save up. It's 0800 655 6449. Well, we're going to move on now to a Vision Choice holiday, and you know what that means. It's one we have put together especially for you, and you can't get it anywhere else. And this is going to LA and Hawaii on board the Star Princess. So let's see what you could expect on a Princess cruise.
Yeah, so this gives you a great insight into some of the facilities that you can find on board. This is the heartbeat of the ship, the Piazza. You will find places to dine around here. There's places to go shopping. You can head here for breakfast and have a croissant and then a sandwich for your lunch and a lighter bite in your evening meal. There's also duty-free shopping. There's the Movies Under the Stars on top deck. There are swimming pools. There's one in the middle. There's one at the back of the ship as well. There's a jogging track there. There's a sports court if you want to play basketball or tennis maybe, you can head up to there. Then we look at the different dining with Princess Cruises. You can have things like steak and chips if you fancy it from the buffet. There is the specialty dining. There's the main restaurant on board. You will be allocated a table every evening that you can turn up to at a set time, and you eat with the same people every evening. And that's one of the great ways to make friends on a cruise holiday. And I've been on cruises before where I've sat with people, had a great time, and I've kept in touch with them. You know, we've talked about our next cruises, and we've gone on cruises again together. Then in the evening, lots of entertainment, like you can see here as well. There's the main theatre, which will put on a great show every evening. Look at that there. And then there's different entertainment going on all around the ship that you can be enjoying as well. There's even a nightclub on board. And if you are choosing to travel with the kids as well, they will be entertained in all the kids' clubs. Here we go. Here's the top screen. You can enjoy a movie here as well. Here we go back into the Piazza of the ship. There's a place here where I had a little light, but I had a sandwich at lunchtime. And do you know what? I still don't know to this day what was in it, but it was lovely. I went back as well the next day, and they wanted me to pick, and I couldn't remember which one it was. Lots of facilities there, all for you on board the Star Princess. So that gave you a great insight into the facilities on board. We're going to be taking you here. We've got Las Vegas Lights and the Hawaiian Delights. It's a Vision Choice holiday, means you cannot buy this anywhere else. The holiday is going away on the 15th of January next year, so you've got Christmas and New Year out the way. What have you got to look forward to? Well, a 19-night adventure. We're going to start off by flying you from the UK. This is based on London Gatwick out to Las Vegas. Now, when you get to Las Vegas, you're going to get a 3-night stay at a lovely hand-picked hotel. It's at the Luxor. That's on a room-only basis there. So it's plenty of time for you to go and explore. Sorry, this is going to be taking you out to Las Vegas, so you'll get that 3-night stay there. And then when you're there, that's on a room-only basis. We're then going to transfer you. We're going to then take you to Los Angeles. Now, when you get to Los Angeles, that's where we're going to be joining the Star Princess. So you get yourself on board the Star Princess there. You can see all the facilities to look forward to. We're going to cruise out on the Star Princess, and our first destination that we're going to be taking to, look at that, Honolulu. Here you've got the magnificent beaches, all the souvenir shops, the tempting restaurants, and many cultural, historical and scenic attractions. Then it's on to Kauai is our next destination. Do go to the North Shore here, one of the most scenic places in the world, with miles of beautiful white sandy beaches and lush rainforests. Then it's on to Maui is our next destination, with its stunning landscapes, and look at the superb beaches like you can see here. Maybe go on a submarine diving adventure if you fancy, or a helicopter tour. Then it's on to Hilo is our next destination. You've got the National Park, the Tropical Botanical Gardens, and the Rainbow Falls with its cascading water tower. Then it's on to Ensenada in Mexico here. You could choose to go to San Diego for the day if you wanted to. It's a very friendly atmosphere, and you can easily do plenty of attractions here. Then it's going to be cruising you back to Los Angeles. That's where you are going to sadly get off the cruise, and then we're going to fly you back to the UK on that one. So this is a 19-night holiday. We're going away on the 15th of January next year, and all that for just £1,599 per person. Now this is a Vision Choice holiday, so what this means is we've put it together ourselves here at Vision Cruise. You cannot buy this anywhere else. We've included your flights, they've been taken care of. You get a 3-night stay at the Luxor Hotel in Las Vegas at the beginning of the holiday. That's on a room-only basis. Then you get 15 nights on board the Star Princess, where it's full board, all your meals are included, all of the entertainment are all included as well. And at the end of that holiday as well, we're then going to fly you back to the UK. Now, if you wanted to extend your stay, maybe stay in Los Angeles at the end, or you wanted to have a bit longer in Las Vegas at the beginning of the holiday, we can do that for you as well. And we can do this on many other dates. Do pick up the phone, let us know your requirements and your budgets, and we can price that up for you. Similarly, if you wanted to add on any tours as well, we can do that as well for you. Give us a call here at Vision Cruise. We're the experts when it comes to putting together exclusive holidays that you can't buy anywhere else. The number you need is 0800 655 6449.
Wow, what an incredible price for 19 nights away. And if you are anything like me and you get the post-Christmas blues, what an amazing holiday to look forward to after Christmas. So when everyone else is feeling blue in January, you're going to Las Vegas and Hawaii, relaxing on beaches and seeing volcanoes. Unbelievable. Don't miss out on this. Let's have a little sail back through those details. So we're going to be flying you out to Las Vegas, where you've got your 3-night stay at the Luxor Hotel on a room-only basis. While you're there, perhaps head to the Grand Canyon or maybe catch a show in Las Vegas itself. Then we are going to be flying you to Los Angeles, where you'll join the Star Princess, and we'll sail out to Honolulu. Take a catamaran ride past Diamond Head to a popular whale watching spot while you're here, or maybe visit the pineapple cane fields. Then we're into Kauai and Nawili Wili, home to more beaches and waterfalls than any other Hawaiian island. It's a real paradise destination. And our next port of call would be Maui. Visit the world's largest dormant volcano here, or one of the many tropical plantations, before we arrive into Hilo. This is a volcano national park, and you can see its famous lava tube while you're there. Then our final port of call will be Ensenada. Now there's something for everyone here. Keep your eyes peeled for grey whales, and why not head to the underwater cave that randomly squirts water at onlookers? That'd be quite interesting. Then we'll sail you back into LA and fly you back to the UK, and all of that from $1,599 per person. And I'm going to teach you a little bit of Hawaiian, ready for your trip. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Aloha Aina.
Aloha Aina.
You've got it. It means love the land. If you say that to the locals, they're going to love you. Get yourself on this incredible holiday. Don't miss out. Remember, this is January next year, and you could be heading there. Get on the phone. It's 0800 655 6449. Well, the next cruise we're going to move on to now, we are taking you around the Baltics on board the Sapphire Princess. So let's see what you could be expecting on a Princess cruise.
Yeah, this gives you a great flavour of insight to the facilities that you can experience with Princess Cruises. And the great news with the Sapphire Princess is she's based in Southampton for the duration of the 2018 summer season. So there are lots of opportunities to enjoy different varied itineraries cruising around Northern Europe. There are places on board where you can learn how to do things. There's a great enrichment programme you can get involved with. That's all detailed in the daily planner. When we look at the different dining options we have on board, there's the speciality dining. You can enjoy visiting one of those for a great meal in the evening. Then if you just fancy, if you've been busy exploring a port of call and you fancy just heading to the buffet in the evening and having steak and chips, you can have that if you want to. And sometimes after a busy day exploring, it's nice to go and do that. And then in the evening, the ship really does come alive. There's the nightclub, Skywalkers. You can be the last on the dance floor there until the early hours of the morning. There is entertainment going on in the different venues around the ship. Here you can see here the main theatre as well, which the size of the theatre, they've got, they're bigger than most theatres in your local towns. That's an inside. This is an ocean view. There are balconies, so you can see here. There's mini suites that you can be enjoying, and there's even full suites as well. The price we've given you here, this is based on an inside, but if you wanted to upgrade to that ocean view or balcony, all you need to do is, of course, just pick up that phone and give us a call, or go to the website where you'll find more details on there. So this is a cruise that's going on the Sapphire Princess next year. We've got a Baltic Heritage itinerary, and we're going away on the 8th of September next year for 14 nights. This is an autumn escape for 2 weeks. Now we're going to be cruising in and out of Southampton, and one of the great things about that is when you arrive at Southampton, you can pass your cases to the porter, or your porterage is taken care of. They will ensure cases are put on board, and then you just head into the check-in lounge, you show your passport and your tickets, and then you're away, you're starting your adventure. You get yourself on board and you'll probably head to the buffet first and then go and explore the ship. We'll sail out of Southampton, and then our first port of call will be Zeebrugge. Now there is some superb Baroque architecture here with ornate guild halls, cobble lanes, and one of the finest squares in Europe allows you to go and explore in Old Brussels if you fancy taking a trip there. Then we're on to Copenhagen is our next destination, which deserves its accolade as Venice of the North. Savour the local delicacies whilst wandering around the paths of Tivoli Gardens, which is well worth a visit. Then it's on to Stockholm is our next port of call. Here you'll find the towers, the spires, and all the beautiful buildings all around the old town itself. Then we're on to Helsinki. This is our next destination here that we're going to go and visit on our itinerary. We've got lots of things waiting for you here in Helsinki. There's the jewellery, the food and the souvenir shops. Then we're on to St. Petersburg in Russia. Now there's lots going on here. We're going to be overnighting you in port. So there's time for you to go and visit the Peterhof Palace, the Peter and Paul Fortress, St. Isaac Cathedral, maybe take a canal cruise, or you could even take in an evening Russian performance, ballet performance if you want to go and do that. Then it's on to Tallinn is our next destination that we're going to be taking you to. The town hall here was built in 1402 and a meeting place that has been a highlight of every visit ever since. Then we're off to our final destination. We're off to the port for Gdansk. Here you've got St. Mary's Church, which is one of the world's largest brick churches and a masterpiece of Gothic architecture. Then we shall be cruising you back to Southampton. So this is a 14-night holiday going away on the 8th of September next year. Remember, this is a holiday for next year. You can be on board. We've got great fares. This is based on an inside stateroom and based on a price per person of £1,699, and that is based on 2 people sharing. So if you did want to take the grandkids maybe, give us a call and we'll quote you separately for taking those. But this is £1,699 per person. And exclusively from Vision Cruise, we're going to give you $260 per stateroom onboard credit, which you can use to spend however you want on board the Sapphire Princess. You heard about Carly buying her perfume in the shop. How would you spend yours? Maybe visiting the spa and enjoying some treatments, maybe having an excursion to learn about all of these amazing destinations that we're going to, or how about buying some bottles of wine or some drinks with your evening meal, or maybe, you know, you can use it however you want. Or maybe you're celebrating a special occasion on board and you want to have a special meal in one of the specialty restaurants. You can use it towards that. Now this is a lovely cruise that's going away in autumn next year. We're going to go to 7 different ports of call in 7 different countries as well, so it's really educational if you like your history and your architecture, and if you want to take the kids as well and they can learn all about things as they're cruising around. And you know, what better way when they go back to school or when they go to school when they're older than that, and they can talk about the destinations that they've visited and learn all about the history and the culture as well. If you want more details, do pick up that phone and give us a call on 0800 655 6449.
Well, when I was working on board the cruise ships, I was fortunate enough to do this itinerary on several occasions. And believe me, there is so much for you to do, and the Baltic cities are places that you really do need to visit in your lifetime and take in all that wonderful culture. Let's have another little sail back through those details. So we're going to be sailing you out from Southampton and heading for Zeebrugge. Maybe head to Brussels, it's only an hour and a half away, or head for Bruges and stroll those beautiful canals. Then we're into Copenhagen. You could take in the sights like the Little Mermaid, or wander the small narrow streets and take in the lovely little shops. Then our next port of call will be Stockholm, one of those beautiful sailings past tiny little islands, and I'd recommend a trip to the Vasa Museum. The warship's actually housed inside. Then our next port of call will be Helsinki, a vibrant and beautiful city here in Finland. Before we arrive in St. Petersburg, you've got your overnight there. I would definitely recommend the trip to Peterhof Palace. It's beautiful, and so are the gardens, and the church on spilled blood is wonderful as well. And then in the evening you could head to the ballet or perhaps the folkloric show. Then we're in to Tallinn, beautiful cobbled streets with rows of florists and restaurants. It's a delightful place to visit. And then our final port of of call will be Gdansk in Poland, one of the amber centres of the world, so you could come back with some beautiful jewellery before we sail you back into Southampton, and all of that from just £1,699 per person, and we're including that $260 of onboard credit especially for you. Get yourself on the phone and on this cruise. It's 0800 655 6449. Well, it's now time for our quick picks.
And our first one is on board Sapphire Princess. We're off on a Mediterranean interlude on the 22nd of September next year for 14 nights. Cruising out to Southampton, we're off to Vigo, Livorno, we go to Florence or Pisa, Toulon, Barcelona, Ceuta, and then we're off to Lisbon and then back to Southampton. 14 nights from just £1,599 per person, and we're going to give you $200 per stateroom onboard credit. Wow, give us a call for more details on this one. Then our next one we've got for you is Sapphire Princess. We're off to France and Spain on the 5th of May next year for 7 nights. Cruising out to Southampton, we're off to St Peter Port in Guernsey, then we're off to the port for Bordeaux, then we're going to be taking you to Bilbao, La Coruña, and then back to Southampton. Look at that price there, £799 per person, plus we're going to give you $150 per stateroom onboard credit, which you can use to spend however you want on board the Sapphire Princess. If you want more information on that one, do go to the website at visioncruise.co.uk. And then our final one this time round is on board the Sapphire Princess once again, off to the Canary Islands on the 9th of October next year for 12 nights. Cruising out to Southampton, we're off to Vigo, Madeira, Lanzarote, Tenerife, Gran Canaria, Lisbon, and then back to Southampton. £1,299 per person, and exclusive $285 per stateroom onboard credit. Wow, $285 per stateroom onboard credit. If you want more details, pick up that phone and give us a call right now.
Something that I think is wonderful about Princess Cruises is all of their ships have been designed to look similar. So once you've been on one, you are going to know your way around all of the fleet. So what are you waiting for? Get yourself on one of their cruises. But from myself and from Richard, it's time for us to go. See you next time.
Yeah, we'll see you very soon with more great deals from Vision Cruise.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.